Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Psycho Worldwide, in association with One Mind Entertainment, proudly brings to you two of the greatest podcast hosts in the world. I'm Crazy Kevin. Here he is, Dan Jones, and we are Two Fat Guys Podcast. I don't know what the hell is going on with him right now because he did not have that on when we were backstage. I don't even know what's... Dude. Oh my God, my guy. What is going on with you, fam? What did it do with you, yo?
You boy, spooky month. Let's get it. Let's go. Yeah, I told you, man. Shenanigans is already coming through. This is my evil twin right here. That's my evil twin.
That's your evil twin?
That's my evil twin.
Look like the dude was in Marshmallow or Daft Punk or whatever.
Hey, don't do them like that's good music right there.
Yeah, I'm not knocking it. God, yo, we didn't even start. And Miss Voorhees, shout out to Miss Voorhees. She putting you in the corner already, bro. What is going on? We ain't even get popping yet. We ain't even bring our brother in arms in yet. But yo, you got put in the corner already, yeah. Let's get it going. Yo, we got our boy. Yo. Oh my God, Fred. How you been? How you living? Did your son football team murder another unsuspecting victim? Like,
yeah. So the week we was off.
I'm not talking to you with this mask on, yeah.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
So the week we was off
camera. I can put you backstage. I got control.
How you gonna be racist, bro?
It's not being racist.
Yes. Look at me when I'm talking to you.
No.
I feel like V for Vendetta be like, society wants a villain.
Yeah. I'm not with you, yo.
Yeah. So this past Saturday, they beat a team, Norview, like 83-6.
Are these other teams either remotely good against other teams or they just all trash?
They're good. They're just not good against them.
Okay.
It's like everybody can fight until they go up against Thanos. You seen what happened to the Hulk?
You calling your son's team Thanos?
Yes.
Don't even ask that question. No, I don't want to even ask that question.
Yes. And I'm calling the coach is Freddy Krueger because he's like, yo, they be in your brain at nighttime. Like the night before the game, I know you be having nightmares, bro. And then you go on the field, they be like 40 feet deep, and here they come like 30 deep, and they beat the hell out you. And then they go home.
Then they go home.
Then they go home.
The show. Yo, we got our boy. So we doing battles. This is the last episode of Spooky Month. So we doing battles tonight. We are doing Ghostface versus Candyman. I know in the title y'all may see the Creeper versus Leprechaun, but we're not doing that. I need to change that. But we are doing Candyman versus Ghostface, which is going to be fun and just, really, really fun. And then we got some honorable mentions. We got some dishonorable mentions for like best horror film character and worst horror film character. And, things of that nature that we got popping off tonight. So this is what we're doing tonight. But sitting patiently, off stage, backstage, just waiting to come on is our brother in arms. We love this brother so much. He always comes through for us when we call on him. So we're very thankful. As you can see, he came through. This was one of the things I was telling y'all about. I was going to be showing off tonight. I got to show you the back in a little bit. But this is the merch that our man from Nod Your Head Creations has put together for us. Put your hands together for the founder, the owner, the CEO, the FCO, and all the other stuff that goes along running an enterprise. Because we call it an enterprise, we prophesizing over it. Nah, a.k.a. Big Mark. What it do, sir?
What it do? That's a great intro. I feel like I'm supposed to come in like... That joke was tough. Like I
We
should have had
try,
some theme
Fred.
music or something coming behind me. Yo, Dan, you gotta do the show without mask on the whole time, son.
I'm thinking
No.
about it, but Kevin's scared, bro.
The whole time. He be out.
No.
He be out.
No,
That
Kevin
joint
ain't
gotta stay on
scared.
the whole time.
Kevin don't want to see that mess.
That
I'm
joint.
already putting the corner. What's the worst thing happening?
It makes the green screen look even tougher.
What?
Do not, yo. Why you lying to him?
Like Jesus, the notorious just.
For real.
I should have went and got my joint out the closet. I'm like, let me go find me a mask. We'll do that next weekend.
Hey, nah.
What up?
I might hate to tell you this, but you got to take your green screen down because you're coming through real choppy, even on the live play. I'm sorry, bro.
It's okay.
It look good though.
Why I can't be crazy corner Kevin? No, I don't know. Hold on. Let me adjust.
It's not a hat, Viva. It's a mask. Oh no, she's telling you to take your hat off.
No. Oh, so hold on. My screen is fine. You're trying to tell me to take my hat off? Is that what you're saying?
No, I said the screen is messed up. My wife is saying take the hat off.
So both of y'all coming at me. You coming technically, and she coming at me personally. Okay, I see it.
I said what I had to say about the hat off stage, but you my man.
It's cool.
So I'm gonna let you ride.
Cool. It's cool. Let me see. Where am I at? Hold on.
The green sheet. It's not a sheet. Yo, take the mask off, Daniel.
All right. Let me know if that works better for you people.
There you go. Yeah. It's not choppy no more.
So a picture in the background made me choppy. What kind of technology is this?
Because it's pulling your bandwidth. That's why.
It's pulling my bandwidth. I don't. Hey, man! Don't nobody pull my bandwidth. All right, I pull my own bandwidth.
It's your internet signal, my brother. Your internet signal.
Oh,
your bandwidth is your signal strength.
The band does have.
You work in IT. You work in IT. Don't do that. You know what? You know what?
Anyway,
Daddy, take the mask off, yo. Because every time I look at you, you look psychotic.
I'm about to say, well, what's wrong with his bandwidth? His bandwidth ain't banding. he sound fine with the mask on. Mask off. Don't they got a song called Mask Off? It's one of these little corny rappers that got the song called Mask Off.
Probably. I don't know.
Cody Rhodes should come out to that next season. Mask off.
He said, wait a minute.
Don't start, man. Don't start, man.
Wait a minute. Working all day. Girl, in the club.
My Lord. Help.
That was one of his hot joints. That was one of his good joints, though.
That was his only good joint.
He was guaranteed at least one good joint per album.
That's what Brandy said.
You know, my only favorite song by that dude is what is it? One Wish.
One Wish?
Yeah. If I had one wish,
he'll get back with Kim.
Right.
Nah, I mean, according to he told Kanye he had it first.
I mean, technically he did. He has proof of it.
Right. I mean, realistically, if it wasn't for that video, would we know who Kim Kardashian is?
No, but
it was a good video.
You have to tip her hat off to the mother. The mother said, "Hey, it's gonna be out there. It's gonna be out there. We're gonna make dough off of it." And they built an empire on that joint.
They really did.
Got an empire off your daughter being a babysitter.
And actually, it was very boring to be honest. It wasn't.
Is geeky right now. Hey, handsome fellas, okay. And shout out to Miss Voorhees and hello to the lovely ladies. She's always respectful. She always says hi to everybody.
She told me get in the corner, bro.
She's the one that give out participation trophies.
I don't know. See, I feel like it's a catch to that, so I'm not even gonna touch that door.
I'm saying everybody gets love. There's no one left out.
Okay, all right, there you go. Even still, I think I don't want to touch that door. All right, so tonight, as I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final night of Spooky Month, the Two Fat Guys podcast. We are doing our final battles for Spooky Month, which is Candyman versus Ghostface. I can't wait to get into this. We also are doing honorable mentions later on in the show. We are just going to have some fun with this. I feel like I might be missing a question. But with that being said, I go do my extra research to make sure I got everything I'm supposed to have. Daniel!
Yo.
What is the tale of the tape, sir?
Cool. So let's start it off with my boy Candyman. Candyman is an American super. What?
Hey, only say the name once, sir. You said it twice. Don't do it a third time.
I got to stutter. So instead of me saying Candyman, there's no way to get around this.
Hey,
you got to be standing in the mirror in the dark for it to work, sir.
I don't care. Okay. I don't give a.
Okay. Right. So the guy with the hook is an American supernatural horror series film series originated from the 1985 short story The Forbidden, from the collection of books by Clive Davis called Books of Blood, about the legend of the
the producer.
Yeah.
What?
The Ghost of the Artist and Son of a Slave Who Was Murdered in the 19th Century is a film adaptation. Blank, directed by Bernard Rose in 92, starring Tony Todd as the title character. Although the film initially underperformed at the American box office, it became a cult classic. A novelization and a comic book adaptation of the film were released in the same year. 2 sequels, it was Farewell to the Flesh in 95 and Day of the Dead in 99, were released. A direct sequel to the original, That Guy, directed by Nia DaCosta, produced by Jordan Peele, was released in 2021. That's him, man with the hook. You know how hard it is not to say that.
It's okay. I'm not looking into the screen, so fire away, sir.
I ain't that damn ugly. So what we got here? My man Ghostface, aka Scream. It's a lot for Scream. Jesus Christ.
That's the clear people's horror monster.
You're right. Scream is an American murder mystery and meta slasher franchise that includes 6 films and a 7th film in the development, TV series, merchandise, and video games. The first 4 films were directed by Wes Craven, Big Dub, C. The series was created by Kevin Williamson, who wrote the first 2 films, and the 4th film, which was written and directed by Aaron Kruger. Wow. Wrote the 3rd film, film, and 6 installments were directed by Matt Opolani and Tyler Gillette. Okay. Spyglass Media Group took over the rights of the 5th film with Paramount Pictures distribution, and the film grossed over $910 million at the global box office. Damn. We back.
Hey,
that's
Chris.
that's the whole thing in a nutshell with Scream. But the whole plot of the movie, that's a lot. As a matter of fact, I can go through that. You want me to go through that part too?
Say what?
When we go through the plot of the movie, I just gave you the breakdown of the whole thing.
Yeah, that's the part, all that's part of the tail of the tape, sir.
All right. It's a long ass tape.
It's a tape worm.
It's a tape
so, put my glasses on. So, here we go.
Can you actually see out of that thing, yo?
Yeah. You gotta understand. I do this when we in the midst. Yeah.
Stop.
So the first 4 films follow Sidney Prescott and her struggle against the succession of murderers who adopt the disguise of Ghostface to stalk and kill their victims. The killers, often motivated by revenge, jealousy, and seeking notoriety. Sidney receives support from town policeman, my man Dewey, tabloid reporter Gabe Weathers, and acquaintances that change throughout the series' progress. The 5th and 6th films, Samantha Carpenter and her sister Tara, who were targeted due to their connection with the original killers. Today with their friends Mindy and Chad, niece and nephew of Randy Meeks, and some of the original survivors, including Sidney, Gail, Dewey, and Kirby, they must offend the new Ghostface killers. Wow. Now, that was Candyman. I said it. And Scream. was Ghostface. Now let's go on. Listen,
I'm mad at
when
now he
he
was like, I'm gonna really need you to stop doing that.
First of all, it's disrespectful to even have Candyman go up against whatever. Man didn't even have a name. I think y'all gave him a name after the seventh movie or sixth movie came up. The dude didn't have a name. It was just white man.
No, he did not have a name originally. You're absolutely correct.
Never had a name.
You're right. He didn't have one.
It's disrespectful. The fact, first of all, we ain't got too many. I don't know. I don't think it's only one. Might be two. Not sure who the second one is. I know it's somewhere in my head, but I don't know if there's any other black horror film pioneers out there other than Candyman.
Blackula.
No, but I can't count him. Sorry, that was before our time.
No,
all we got is Jordan Peele now.
Pretty much.
All right, so let me do.
Candyman has been the man for at least a good 2 decades.
No pun intended.
No pun intended. And for you to put him up against this suburban cosplay horror person who kept changing, by the way, it wasn't even like it was the same person. Somebody just decided to pick up the mantle and become Scream or whatever his name is.
Because somebody hurt your cousin.
Because somebody hurt your cousin. Somebody shot your cousin.
Shot your cousin. So
disrespectful. Candyman definitely outshines any white, I'm sorry, any clear people horror person.
All right, so evidently, let me see. We got Candyman,
who
was a black horror character. Jimmy Bones, who was played by Snoop Dogg.
Nobody counts that.
Come on, stop playing, yo.
Me or him?
You ain't counting Snoop.
Look, it's classified as a black horror character.
Because he was in it.
He's going. Matter of fact, hold his name. We'll bring him up at the dishonorable mention list. Keep on. Carry on.
I don't even know how this even. Brandy?
For what? Oh, she was in. I know what you did. She wasn't the horror character.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why they even classify her as the horror character?
So,
technically, she did run somebody over, so that was technically she is a horror character.
So, question: Tyrese was in Transformers. Is that a black action movie?
Technically,
no.
Technically, if you want to put it that way.
Brandy was unknown. She wasn't in the lead character.
So with that logic, then Tyrese was in all of the Fast and the Furious since technically the
he
third one.
He is considered an action movie star.
Right, and Vin Diesel was black, ain't
he? No, he's Italian.
He's Mariah Carey black.
No, yeah, he is part black somewhere in his family. Like he does have black.
He don't look like it, but it's all about. He can't be black, it's all about family.
Mind you, I didn't see this. It wasn't me. But anyway, yes, Candyman versus Scream is disrespectful. It's outright blasphemous. But all the good ones we took up already. So therefore, he had no real competition.
This is one of those triple threats that don't make sense, but the match probably good anyway.
All right, so this is what I discovered. There was Queen Oscar, who was a vampire in a movie from the early 2000s.
Oh, you might as well say Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. Of course, it was the movie. The Peele, Jason. What's the name? Movie Jordan Peele movie.
You talking about Us?
Yeah, Us. So she was kind of a horror character.
Lupita Nyong'o.
Yeah. Then we also had Get Out.
There wasn't a horror about that.
It wasn't really a horror film, more so of a.
That was a mind trip.
Yeah, like a Twilight Zone type of situation.
Yeah.
Somebody had some bad weed.
And you stuck in the chair.
It's what?
Yeah. He took an LSD and got stuck in the chair.
Right. He's trying to get his organs or something. That was more of a medical mystery.
You needed Matlock for that one.
The old Matlock, not the new Matlock. No disrespect to Kathy Bates.
Okay.
I don't know. You seen Misery? She's a villain on her own.
All right, so you had Kiss Me Kimmy from The Purge.
What?
The Hitchhiker from The Creep Show 2 in 87.
Yeah, that was a good show.
Yeah, The Temptress, Death by Temptation in 1990. Candyman.
I forgot my man from Tales from the Hood, the old dude, the guy that was he's in every movie, always playing somebody old.
This ain't no mortuary.
We got Candyman 2 because that was a different person that played that. Elsa Rose from Spell from the movie Spell. She was old and crazy. Yeah, this is a movie from 1973. Dr. Hess Green.
I was only 5 then.
Don't even remember.
Like I said, Oscar, Queen of the Dam.
Aaliyah?
Oh yeah.
Come on now. Come on now. You can't forget your boy, Mr. Sims. Tales from the Hood.
That's what he said.
Welcome to the corridor.
I'm gonna shoot me a nigga today.
I ain't gonna front. The scene with the little dolls, that joint jacked me up. I couldn't go to sleep for a good minute.
Yo, why is it I never seen that guy play a stand-up character, yo? Every time I seen him play a character, he was always a butthole.
There's always somebody shady because he plays a shady dude very well.
Yeah. Because didn't he play Bumpy Knuckles? And
you talking about Bumpy Johnson? He played Bumpy Johnson, American Gangster. He was in there for like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
For some reason, my son is laughing at me.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
Because he knows his father's an idiot.
Extra from Venom.
So, with that being said, all right.
Candyman wins.
No, first question of the night. Which movie needs a reboot or would you would like to see get a reboot?
Is this overall? Or are you talking about out of these two?
Out of the two, sir.
Out of the two? Well, they already did technically. They rebooted Candyman and what is it? A year ago, whatever that was.
Yeah.
The Jordan Peele version.
They both got a reboot, but Candyman needs a whole square new one. And you can pretty much tell the whole end of that movie that was his son.
Exactly.
And when he take time to smash.
It's always time to smack some meat in between killing. You got to do something in between the killings.
Right. So speaking, you got to be worried about. Look here, I want your flesh next to my flesh.
You know how sisters be in the mirror forever. She might have stayed in the mirror too long. He's just like, you know what?
Yo, my cousin Denise is watching. What up, cuz? Good to see you.
What up, cuz? What up, gangster?
So already we are even 30 minutes into the show.
That's him.
Nah, LOL. And now you just got put in timeout.
That's not me.
Hey, now we 1 for 1 so far.
He got put in the corner by Miss Voorhees.
I got put in the corner as soon as the intro came off.
Right. You really did.
You got put in the corner before the show even came on. You got put in the corner on the way down to the ring.
I don't even know how that's possible, sir. Just to let you know that.
They did the Titus O'Neil. He slid under the ring.
My theme song didn't even finish.
Yo, I hate you, yo. I hate you so much. All right, so what are your reasons now? Like, why do you think Candyman should get a reboot versus? Well, you know what? I think that's a bad question. Do you know why? Because this question would have been relevant for like the Leprechaun versus Creepers,
right?
And the reason why I say that because Scream keeps getting sequels
because clear people like Scream.
I watch Scream because it's funny.
We watched Scream maybe the first 2 times and we thought it was cool. Then we dipped out, and the clear people keep coming back to it.
I ain't gonna front when my man, all my ex got stabbed in the ear in the second screen. I was like, well, I think I could not have been the only black person in the theater that went. So we just gonna stereotype that the black guy gets killed in the beginning of the movie. Okay, that's what we're doing.
But it wasn't even that. It's the fact that every movie, I started liking Scream more when everybody stopped falling.
Exactly.
When people stopped falling and started fighting back, that's when I knew this wasn't really a scary movie.
When it stopped being scary, I didn't care anymore. The first one shook me. I ain't going front. Everybody that went to go see that way in the movie theater, everybody was shook.
Yo, tell the truth. Tell the truth. When it first came out, anybody that asked you, "Do you like scary movies?" You want to slap them. Hey, you like a scary movie? No, we're not doing this.
We're not doing that.
Doing this. Go to suspend me now.
That's what made me hang up on people for the next 10 years afterwards. Anybody called on the phone, no, you don't sound right. Click.
The first one came out in '96, bro.
Right.
Yeah, like we was in high school. Or at least I was. Y'all might have been graduating.
I was done, but yes.
Yeah, I was still holding on.
Wait a minute, what?
I ain't graduated high school in '97, sir.
95.
Hey, you know what grade I was in?
7th grade? No,
7th.
See?
Hold on, Daddy. Hold on. You know what? I keep forgetting that you were like much younger than me. Shut up. No, I'm saying that because when we met
behind the ears.
When we met at ITT Tech, you was in your bachelor's program. So that's why my brain always keep thinking that you and I like the same age, but we're actually not. Like you're younger than me.
All right, bro. You gotta say it like I got a disease or something, bro.
Look, first of all, I give you credit because you don't act. You act mature for your age when you need to. Oh,
damn right. I gotta push that button.
So what you basically saying is when Scream came out, you wasn't even allowed to go see it.
So
you had to wait for the VHS to turn into the DVD before you can catch up.
Look, I thought I was going to have to, but my mom said we should go watch it. We went to go see it, and then she almost pissed herself. I love my mom, but still.
Good looking mom.
I had to put this up here, y'all.
The baby of the group.
Viva go in the corner. You were talking about.
I can't put my wife. Don't nobody put my baby in the corner. Don't nobody put baby in the corner.
In the corner.
He say that now. He say that now until she come in and get on him, and then she like, go in the corner, leave me alone.
Mm-hmm. He'd be the first to come up, get your hand off my
I'm the only one that can put her in the corner.
I don't even think you could, but it's okay.
She dropped his ass.
I can dream, can I? I can dream,
you can
I?
You definitely can.
Yeah, Freddie coming.
What?
But to answer your question, Kevin, I would actually like to see, even though I probably won't go see it, but for you other people that like seeing horror movies, I think Candyman should get a serious reboot with today's graphics, today's money behind it. Let that man come up and be put in the icon echelon names like Jason and Freddy.
I'm gonna say this: Jordan Peele should just get every black horror movie from here on out.
Absolutely.
Let's just keep it real. If they do decide to do a reboot of Candyman, just give it to Jason. Jordan Peele. Let Jordan Peele do his thing. Like, and I feel like that will be it will go from being a cult classic to a legit horror classic.
Because I know, our people, we always want to be a part of everything. I get it. We want to be a part of sports. We want to be a part of movies. But that horror movie stuff is really a clear people type of thing. However, it was that until Candyman showed up. And he's not even included in all the stuff that you see on T-shirts and stuff. You don't see him on there. You see Chucky, a doll, before you see him. Disrespectful.
I'm not doing this with you, Daniel.
Oh, that joint glow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's been blinking the entire time. I could see it even before you got the light on. I might have to
one of those for
our Spotify listeners. the second fat guy of this podcast, known as Dan Jones, is wearing. I don't know who you looking behind. I'm talking about you, sir.
Look around.
Is wearing a. The best way I could describe it is like a Daft Punk / Marshmallow.
Jesus Christ, you never seen The Purge, bro?
Excuse me?
You never seen The Purge?
The Purge,
No.
right? It's the Purge mask.
No. Oh, thank you. So he's wearing. I've never seen The Purge. I've never had the indication. Not indication. That's not even a word. I never had the attempt or wanted to watch The Purge.
Don't feel bad. My daughter got one too, and my son. I got him for 50 cents.
Okay, so you got him because he was cheap. Gotcha.
I need to know where to get one from, sir. You know, for research purposes.
I'm gonna let you know.
So Chris, yes, they did do a reboot of Candyman, but it was so quiet when they did it, nobody knew it existed. So it deserves a newer reboot by a proper person.
It don't deserve to be covered up and put into like some little weird storyline. It needs to be about Candyman.
Right.
I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I would like it to be done by Rob Zombie.
And no. And Ms. Voorhees says, no more Candymans, please.
Says the person with the last name of Jason.
Yes, I can't even pronounce the word, but that's the word.
Inclination.
Thank you. See, we said it at the same time. I had to break it down in my head. Yes, that is the word I was looking for, Chris. Thank you. Inclination. I never had the inclination to even want to see The Purge. So that's why I wasn't that impressed.
So somebody went to school and paid attention in class.
I paid attention in class. I just can't talk.
You from Baltimore.
Right.
Yes,
yes, he is. But I also have a legit speech impediment. So
do I.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You do not have a list. You do not. You do not.
Watch this. Cincinnati.
No.
He said, watch this. Cincinnati. How we gonna see your face, sir?
He do this every time, yo. He tell me I got a speech impediment. No, you hold up. How come he gets a welcome and I don't? I said thank you first, Chris.
I think we all do because I actually had to go to the trailers for mine. I had to go leave school for a good hour and some change, go in the trailer to learn how to say say, Sue, Sal without spitting on everybody.
Yeah, I spit on everybody.
Exactly. And he's like, hey, man, I get pulled out of class for 20 minutes at a time doing it every Thursday.
Side note, this has nothing to do with anything. I just want to point out how, again, racist that whole situation was because they had somebody in my speech impediment class who couldn't say the word TH. He couldn't say the. He kept saying duh. They kept trying to fix it. The real reason why he couldn't say the is because he's African. They don't say the same way we did. So they try to take his Africanness away from him. Racist. And I didn't realize it was
my African teacher calling me Danielle. I'm not no damn Danielle.
Dan, you in timeout.
He said Danielle. No, Daniel. Danielle. That's what I said. Danielle. Danielle.
That's 2-1.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kev. I didn't hear you over Dan. You're welcome to LOL.
He all right. He's good. He's fine.
Hurt my feelings. All right. Next question, because we got to keep it moving. I don't know where you be coming up with these questions, Daniel. Which
in my brain?
You need a new one. Which movie in the franchise?
I tried to buy one at the pawn shop.
What?
I tried to buy a new one at the pawn shop. They wouldn't let me.
We're going to have to start praying before every show.
Help me.
Which one of these movies impacted your life?
Come on, man. What kind of question is that?
A Kevin question?
No, that was you, sir. That was your question.
Business, man.
This is my business.
Scream ain't had no impact on my life because once I started paying my own phone bill, I knew how to hang up on people who call and act stupid on the phone. So therefore,
that's all you got to do.
Therefore, Candyman.
He still would have got murdered regardless, yo.
Candyman had me dressing without a mirror for a good couple of years. I don't know what I look like between 86 and 92. I don't know. I just put on whatever I have.
I ain't gonna lie. It was. I tried to do the Candyman thing in the mirror in the bathroom in the dark, and I never had the heart to do the third one. I can't. I'm not even gonna cap. I never had
go
the
ahead,
heart.
try it now. Go ahead. After the show, go ahead, try it.
I'll be fine. I got God on my side. I'm okay. I got God on my side.
Let us know how it go.
I'll be good. I got God on my side.
Yeah, but why you gonna make him take time out of his day to fix your situation?
What you mean take time out of his day?
Because you want to invoke the name of Candyman.
So Chris said he's using Chat GPT. LOL. Miss Voorhees said, "Right, we gonna be next."
What's up?
What is going on here?
I don't know. Chris says, "Right, Miss Voorhees. LOL. I'm gonna behave. LOL." I don't even know what's going on.
No, you're not.
Something. Oh, because Viva out here putting everybody in timeout. That's why.
Disrespectful, bro.
Who's gonna be next?
No, Miss Voorhees just said if they don't act right, Viva gonna put them in timeout.
Oh,
as a matter of fact, when you cook that dinner, should you give it to a flip the plate over?
What? Take the mask off, yo.
All right, yeah, you got to come out of there now, sir. You sound like you had a Popeyes automation joint. You asking for a 2-piece.
I'm gonna have to drive up there and go ask for that now. I appreciate it, man. I was trying to fact the mafia like I want $50 million.
No.
I want their nickels and dimes.
I want your whole food stamp for the 15th. You can keep on first. Don't laugh at me. I was back to what we. Scream had to be the most impactful, bro. It just let me know that these good, nice neighborhoods are more than meets the eye. When do y'all lock your doors?
Now, never.
I mean,
when you lock your doors,
did you not learn it from Halloween, yo?
This is why hood people don't move in the suburbs, bro. You just watch clear people die.
Oh,
be on your phone like, girl, Samantha over there getting killed again.
I do want to let you know that you have a longtime viewer and a personal friend of mine that is a clear person, referring to him and his people as clear people now.
It's okay. I want you to know, clear person, if you're watching this right now, I say clear people with the utmost respect because I don't want to say it in another way.
He understands. Trust me. Trust me. He feels the same way you feel about his people.
When I say clear people, when I'm talking about you all, when I'm talking about us, I tend to say urban or darky people.
Don't say darky. Please don't say darky.
Don't say darky.
I can say darky. I can say that and get away with it.
It don't make it right though.
Urban people.
We going to jail.
Melanated people.
Melanated people.
Us sunburned people.
So Chris says, as annoying as the Scream franchise is, it is a pop culture phenomenon. It is. And Ms. Voorhees says, Scream was good, solid comedy. Candyman had me scared in the bathroom for a while. Never tried the challenge.
Now, when you talking about monetary wise, Scream, of course, is impactful. But we talking about lifestyle choices,
right?
Candyman all day long.
Now,
like how many people went to the bathroom and looked in the mirror and was like, "Nah, I ain't gonna do it."
But you also gotta admit though, like, and maybe it's the hood in us, but when you saw people walking around with the Ghostface mask on, you got real stuff like your senses got a little height.
Actually, a lot of them got snuffed because y'all thought it was cute to jump out on people with these masks on, and everybody's gonna be like, no, I done punched a couple of people.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. People look at Halloween. You was just punching Ghostface again 10 points, and then they got the one with the blood coming down. Like, nah, bro, you are back.
Y'all just
literally 2-piece the dude up in school. 2-piece the dude up real quick. Didn't even take time to scream.
No pun intended.
No pun intended, right?
That man got up off the ground. Like, you know what? I'm gonna start like a Michael Myers.
You might want to think about doing other things, sir. And this time of year, this ain't the thing you want to do.
I'm gonna need you to rethink your whole life decision, sir. And
Like we came up in the era where we had to walk around drug addicts and crackheads and all real hard, scary looking people, and they didn't bother us. We didn't flinch one bit. So you jumping out here with this mask on, sir, you get
right.
Hey, you ever hit one to take the mask off? Tell me, it's me. I didn't know that.
Nah, I just plucked.
I didn't know that at all. But how am I supposed to realize that I done bust you in your jaw and then you look at me talking about why you hit me? You wasn't looking like the person I just met 20 minutes ago.
The first time it happened, my homegirl, she came from around, I forgot, right around this bend or something like that. It was like, that's such and such. I'm like, oh, well, look. I just came, I just got out of school. I'm stressed and tired. I'm walking past the projects and everything. You don't do stuff like that.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
I'm 100% with you. No, you don't do that. You playing with your life.
And if it was a different time when people, it could have went a whole other different type of way.
Right. Yeah, you'd have got banged out. No Diddy. You'd have got banged out. No Diddy in a different kind of way.
I remember this dude. What was his name? That used to be on BET. That used to do the pranks and stuff all the time. Oh, what was his?
Oh, yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah.
Until he got pieced up on somebody.
Hits from the street, dude.
Yeah.
He got pieced up doing that same type of stuff, trying to prank somebody, and got plucked. And
but
them pranks stopped.
Though? When I see stuff like that on like YouTube, when people doing these pranks, these hidden camera pranks, and like I've seen and what kills me that these people still posting these videos of like people pulling burners out, like people pulling jimmies out on whammies out, and it's like, why are you still posting this video? That's the first question. Second, why are you still doing this? You almost lost your life.
It's no longer funny, sir.
It's not, and it's not like these are like airsoft pistols. Nah, seeing people pull them out and you hear the click, like, oh, my bad, it's a prank, yo, it's a prank. And dudes is like, yo, we don't prank around here. We take lives. What is you doing?
So I watched the prank off note couple. The dude at his girl's family house eating dinner. They got the whole mattress wetsuit on, but she come in with a hat on real low, and the mother's like, take the hat off in my house. She take the hat off. She got a black eye. And the boyfriend sitting at the table, and the mother like, what happened to you? She was like, we had an argument. What you mean we had an argument? The dad get up, look at the girl, and straight teed off on the dude. Wow.
Off the rip.
Straight beat him up. And why he beat him, he told me, it was a prank. He turned around, he's like, yo, get out of my house. He kicked him out the house, bro. I was like, that's what she get. You got your boyfriend beat up. Look what you did. You got treated like Reggie on Bad Boy.
Not asking that one question. I see my daughter come through with a black eye. No questions are being asked.
No questions.
No questions. No questions. So Chris was talking about the whole prank thing. So she's saying it's for the views. They do it for the views. Yeah, we get that. We know they do it for the views. But the reality is, if you do it for the views, or you gonna be able, it's gonna come a situation where your mother is gonna be saying, "No, not my baby, not my baby."
Listen, Ms. Thurston, if you're watching, I know you are.
Yo,
I'm gonna put it to you like this.
We went 2
Agatha
weeks.
said it the best. Agatha said it the best.
We went 2 weeks without. We went 2 weeks without somebody saying, "I did it for the Rock," and now he slid it in. He slid it right.
It was too easy of a setup.
Get put in timeout. Watch him get put in timeout. Watch. It's just because it's me. Watch this. I did it for the Rock. Watch what happens. Give it a moment.
Moving on. Were the endings to the movies is what I'm gonna need you to go back to grammar school. I'm gonna start proofreading your stuff. Were the endings what you were expecting?
First of all, I'm working on 2 hours of sleep, and were the endings to the movies what you expected? No, they weren't. I would expect the villain to win. I don't believe in every movie having a happy ending. It's boring. With these type of movies,
God damn.
These type of movies, Scream didn't have a happy ending, but it had a happy ending. I mean, he always died in the end. What?
Put both y'all in timeout.
That still puts me up 3-2. Yeah, we need to have a tally at the end of this season. Who got put in timeout the most?
Oh my lord, no! I think you gonna win, yo. This off of GP.
I don't think I'm gonna win, bro, because I've been sophisticated, educated young black brother for the longest time. I've been speaking my mind clearly and thoughtfully every time.
Chris said she thinks that the Scream movies. She said I think the end of the Scream movies could have been better, or at least different each movie. Yeah, pretty much because at one point it was what the nephew or the guy from the first movie.
Yeah, it was the boyfriend who did it, and he turned around with the nephew. Then it was the same dude from the first one that came back in the last one. Then it was the cousin of the first dude. Like, bro,
stupid stuff.
Right. The only time I got mad in the Scream movie is when my man Dewey got killed. Like they ain't had to take my man out like that.
Yeah, they ain't had to do Dewey like that.
Dewey was the OG though.
Yeah, he was an OG, but he ain't had to get murdered like that though. Yo, like you could just took him out.
Death comes for us all.
All right, so we have reached. So I'm going to ask this question. Candyman ended the way I thought it was going to end because it's a horror movie. Scream ended the way I honestly thought it was going to end. It was just like, as they say, it's repetitive and it's kind of annoying. It's almost like you know how Fast and Furious is going to end. Like you know, you already know. So it's kind of annoying. So now you just watching it for the fun. Did you make an Agatha reference? Because Chris caught it. I haven't seen this. It went over over my head. Yeah. So Chris caught it.
I like that move though. That's what I do when I shave my head. Woo! Let's get it. Yeah, you show me. Look at the mirror, boy. You good?
All right.
Down.
So we are now.
Go ahead now. Sing that song, shorty.
We are now at the part of the show where we're going to talk about honorable and dishonorable mentions. We gotta do some. That was crazy. That was crazy to see him do that. It was cool, but it was bad. I liked him better. I liked him better when he did Murder Was the Case.
Well, that music video was hard though.
The music video was actually more scary than the actual movie he was in.
You know how, but although it was horrible, it was technically a very impactful movie because didn't he end up using that same character as the villain in Def Jam Fight for New York?
Yeah, he did.
It still was horrible. Nonetheless, it still was a bad movie.
Yeah,
I got one for you.
Who?
Urban Legend.
Oh, I forgot about that joint.
Yeah.
So is that an honorable or dishonorable?
That's an honorable mention.
That's an honorable.
Okay. All right. That's honorable. Leprechaun.
Oh, Murder Was the Case.
Leprechaun. Definitely. Shocker. Definitely.
I caught some heat from this because somebody was like, we didn't give Pinhead a fair chance.
Did not. He was disrespected in his battle.
He was disrespected, but in the first 10 seconds, we got like.
First, he was disrespected even he matched up with who he was matched up with. So he gets another honorable mention. Blair Witch
Project is going to get an honorable mention from me. And the reason why I say that is because the way they shot the movie. The second one should have never been made. The second one should never been made. But the fact that they decided to make this movie look like it was shot completely on a VHS camera in the middle of Savannah, Maryland, some freaking way in the woods, I thought was phenomenal.
That joint was shot in the Rundle. It was shot in the Rundle Mills.
Somebody got killed.
So Ms. Voorhees says the Blair Witch Project was corny, and Chris says she's never seen the second one, but the first one got her.
Nobody's seen the second. That's like nobody's seen the second Belly.
Dude,
one
I
for
never
you.
knew there was a second belly until like somebody was talking about it. It was like the game was in it. I was like, no wonder why I never heard of it.
Game over.
I'm gonna give you an honorable mention and a dishonorable mention because I think it should be in the horror conversation. Gremlins should definitely be in the horror conversation.
Gremlins?
Even though it's not. Gremlins should be in it.
That is a good Christmas movie.
What is your? That is not a Christmas movie.
Technically,
what is your? Yeah, I have as a side note, I have an issue with that when people say if a movie came out during Christmas time or is set in the Christmas time, it's a Christmas movie.
Like Die Hard.
I disagree with that because for me, a Christmas and I think once again it comes down to personal preference. A Christmas movie is about Christmas.
You know, some people Christmases are different. Die Hard wasn't even a good Christmas.
And some people are like, oh, Die Hard is like the greatest Christmas movie ever. I don't consider Die Hard a Christmas movie.
When Cloud went out that window, it was great. But yes, Gremlins. Second Gremlins was a comedy. First Gremlins was not a comedy. Second Gremlins was a comedy. Dishonorable mention in New York, right?
Hold on, Danny. Go ahead.
So dishonorable mention was the Gremlins cousins, which was Critters, which was a ripoff of Gremlins.
Yeah, Critters was cool though.
Yeah, I used to be able to talk like Gizmo back in the day. I don't think I could do it anymore.
I don't think you want to anymore. Don't say
what?
Don't say that again.
Sound like Jimmy.
I was a child.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't.
I'm pretty sure I can still do it if I wanted to.
Don't. You shouldn't. Unless you know.
Why?
That's right. Do that later. Do that voice later this evening. In the wee hours of the evening.
I am. I'm secure in who I am.
I'm hoping so.
I'm secure in who I am.
I really would hope so.
Oh my Lord. So Ms. Voorhees, no, I'm sorry. Chris said Goonies.
Goonies.
Is that honorable or dishonorable?
I think that's honorable, bro. They was at the fun house getting killed.
Yeah. And you know what? We can't leave out. Would you classify Goonies as a horror movie?
No. Hell no.
No?
That's an adventure movie.
Things.
I mean, they had that dude with the one tooth and the eye thing going on. I'm just saying.
She said, "Oh, you trying to be sarcastic? Oh, you trying to be sarcastic?"
So really? She said, "Fine, Ghostbusters, then the scariest movie ever."
Is there a story behind that?
So I've never seen the Gate. So Chris,
yes.
Yes. I've never seen that movie.
That scared the out of us.
But you know what's funny though? That's the 80s movie. It should have. Like I think you and I touched on this now when we talked earlier this week. Horror movies, if you put out a horror movie and it's PG-13, keep it.
Keep it.
We were talking about that last episode.
Yeah, keep it. I don't want to see no PG-13 horror movie.
Scared the shit out of me. Scared the shit out of me.
That's why I said you should watch The Terrifier.
Oh, since we're here, I'm sorry. May I now give my honorable mention and tell my story as to why this is my honorable mention?
All right.
Do I need to put my mask on for this to stop from laughing?
Because you said this. You said this was the last battle.
Yeah. So let me read the comment that Chris put up. She said, "Bruh, that movie scared the you know what out of me. I couldn't sleep for days after that movie."
That movie definitely was it. I tell people that all the time. The Gate was sleeping.
I gotta see the movie. So
you definitely gotta see the movie.
I rarely do this, but you are more than a guest, sir, and you have an honorable mention story. So what I'm going to do is take me and Dan off the screen and let you have the floor, sir.
Oh snap! Okay, well, thank you, sir. Okay, so my honorable mention movie, as if it wasn't mentioned before in the battles, I'm mentioning it now, was The Ring. And I'm going to tell you why. The first Ring. I don't know. I think it was another one, but I don't recall that one. Nonetheless, the first Ring. I'm watching the movie with the young lady that I'm dating at the time. It was me and her. It was her brother and his girlfriend. We're all in the living room watching this movie. Put the movie in. I was against watching it, but I went ahead with it because everybody else wanted to see it. So while we're watching the movie, The dude, brother, jumps up and screams, yells, ah! So we're like, yo, what the heck was happening with dude? What's wrong with him? This dude gets up and has a gash running down his arm from here to here. Don't know how it happened. Don't know why it happened. Has a literal gash from here, wrist to here. So everybody, they taking care of it, they wrapping it up, whatever. I, in turn, because I'm a spiritual guy, even though I don't tell people a lot. I'm real deep rooted into the spirits. Take this little DVD out of the player, go to the balcony, and fling this joint into the abyss of woods that's back there. I go to work the next day. I come back home, and what do I see in front of my door? The DVD, The Ring, in a cover. Matter of fact, I threw the disc over the thing without the cover. The DVD is back in front of the door in its cover. I burned it. And I would not watch TV for a good 2 weeks. When that little thing came out that TV, that boy jumped up and yelled. That was it for me. Because what happened to you, sir? Nobody was near you. Nothing was sharp on the couch. The girlfriend didn't have anything. How you get cut? It wasn't meant for me to watch that movie. It wasn't meant for that mess to be in my house. And that joint had to go. Fast forward a few more days later, all of a sudden, a book is in front of my door of how to summon spirits. Now I got to move. We got to burn the building down, and we got to move. So yes, The Ring is in my honorable mentions because I won't even finish it. Back to you, folks.
Hey, the crazy part, we can see you flicking it out the door.
Bruh. When I tell you I John Elway that joint off the balcony, that joint came back.
Yeah.
I got some bad news for you though, bro.
Chris said, hold on. Chris said you couldn't have paid me to watch The Ring. And then I think this is what you about to get into. Ms. Voorhees says, I love all.
Yeah, I'm about to get into it right now.
It was more than one, y'all. I was, because when you said you don't know they made a sequel, it was more than two.
I don't know. Didn't even finish the first one. I couldn't even tell you.
Yo, this movie, you know what came out in Japan first?
Yeah, that I do.
Yeah, it came out in Japan in 1991. It was a book. It was a book, got released in America in 1995. And it has, 8 Japanese films and 3 of them are American movie remakes. So I don't know how you want to put that. And they're trying to do the rest of them now. So I don't think, if that happens now, bro, this little girl will have to start coming out of cell phones.
Don't matter to me because I won't ever go see them. I'm cool. So it's cool. Y'all let me know how it go.
So Ms. Voorhees asked a question. She said, ooh, remember 976 Evil?
I
Yes.
do.
Yes. That phone number going to hell.
The dude, we said it. Me and Kev was talking offline. I can't. Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
We're not gonna go there, sir. That's the scariest movie ever for me. We're not doing that.
Yeah. Hold up, which one? The original from the 70s or the Rob Zombie's reboot?
The original.
The originals is ones that caught me, but the one that came out in 2003 with Jessica Biel when she first came out in Hollywood.
That was the Rob Zombie reboot.
And Rob Zombie did that one?
Yes.
Oh well, I damn him. Because, bro, we went to the movie. We went around the mills. All right, my screen, bing dong, and
what?
He said he wanted a solo shot. He said, give me his solo shot.
My screen. So we went to around the mills. Me and my boy Calvin. We went out to go see it at our summer job, Had the money to go see one out of Run the Mill. This is when the Run the Mill was first opened up. This is one of their main attraction was Texas Chainsaw. So I'm like, I ain't seen it in years. It scared me when I was a little kid. Damn, I'm grown now. We good. We go there. Got my popcorn, got my drink. Calvin, skip a seat, because we homeboys. We don't do all that seat together. We don't do that. That's pause. So in the middle of the movie, when Jessica Biel and a homeboy go into the house, the dude rolls up in the wheelchair. And he goes, "You want to bring it? I'm going to bring it. I'm going to bring it." I'm sitting in the drink like, what the hell is he telling me to bring it? And he starts stomping on the floor. And then all of a sudden, I lie to you, not the movie theaters came out with 3 dudes dressed as Texas Chainsaw with fake chainsaws running around the movie theater. If you never seen a fat boy hop out the movie theater and run, I left my boy Calvin in the movie theater, caught the bus, and went home. Damn him. I don't even think we friends to this day. Even if we are, he probably didn't even forgive me for it. Look, I tell you what, I think I burned so many calories running through them all. I got him somebody's bus, got off the bus at the light rail, went home and caught a cab just to go back out there to apologize to him. But they were still running around. People were still talking about it. Got back in the cab, went back home. I ain't know what to do the rest of that day. I was so damn confused on life. I just want my blankie now. Back to you, Kevin. Nah. You can go back now.
Did you say blankie?
You said we ain't even friends no more. He didn't even check on the dude.
All right, so I want to read these comments real quick, and then I found some information about TCM. Chris said, "Yeah, I love Lord of the Rings, but there will be nobody crawling out of my TV unless it's Jesus, and he ain't crawling." LOL. And then Ms. Voorhees has mentioned the movies Tremors. Before you jump on Tremors, we got a mixed review on that. Hold on. So thank you to Wikipedia. This is what I found out about Texas Chainsaw Massacre and the release dates. Okay. So Texas Chainsaw Massacre was originally released October 11th, 1974. Hey, 4 years before I was born. And Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 was released August 27, 86, directed by Tobe Hopper. Or Tobe Hopper, however you want to pronounce it. Tobe Hopper. Then you had Leatherface, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, January 12, 1990, Jeff Burr. The Return of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, March 12, 95, Kim Hickle, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This was released on my birthday, October 17th, in 03, and that was directed by Marcus Nipsey. Sorry, Napel. Y'all know I can't read. Napel. Jonathan Leesman did Texas Chainsaw Massacre the beginning, which came out in 06.
That was stupid.
Texas Chainsaw 3D. I don't even remember this one.
That's when Trey Songz died, bro.
Huh?
That's when Trey Songz.
Trey Songz. Okay. January 2013. That was done by John Lussenhop. Leatherface, October 2017. This was directed by 2 people. This was directed by 2 people, which is kind of unusual. And Texas Chainsaw Massacre, February 2022, was done by David Garcia. I do not see the one with that must have came out later. With the one that the crazy dude from the rock band did. Yo,
I know the one that's on Netflix. That's the one that's recent. That one was pretty decent. Even though I put the lights on, that's pretty decent.
So here's what's funny: the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie, the budget was $140,000. They made $30 million plus. Okay, part 2 was $4,600. They doubled their money. Leatherface, which was part 3, $2 million. Excuse me. And they made $5 million back. They lost money on the return of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The one that came out in 03 made money. They put 9.5 million into it. They got 80.5 back. So these movies have, except for one movie, they've been successful.
You keep forgetting the main part.
Huh?
You keep forgetting the main part about Texas Chainsaw.
And for some reason, the one that came out in 2017 does not have the budget.
Texas
Or what the
Chainsaw is
box
inspired
office
by a
brought
real
in.
person.
Yeah, I know.
So I
So
know in my life, never
worldwide,
go to Texas, never go to New Jersey.
this movie has made $252,783,450 worldwide from 1974 to 2017.
That's big numbers,
That is big numbers.
especially for
And
the 80s. That's big numbers.
so I think we need to find out who was the we need to find that out. Maybe we can post that later. Which horror franchise brought in the most money?
It's Chucky.
It was
It's
Chucky.
gotta be Chucky. It's gotta be Chucky.
Remember I read last it was Chucky. It outdid
Okay.
Jason and Freddy.
Okay. You know what? You're right. You did mention that. Hey, this
Goddamn
guy
dog.
named Naeem James. Put in the comment about the protagonist of Exorcism and the Howling, Fallen, honorable mentions, Alien, Predator, and dishonorable. Honorable. So, Alien, Predator are dishonorable mentions, but the Howling and the Exorcist. Thank you, Naeem James, for tuning in. We appreciate you. Go ahead, Dan.
I would like to say, James, whoever you are, I know you're probably watching, but The Howling is one of my favorite movies of all time. That had the number one theme song ever, and that goes with every movie of that song. It is the awesome werewolf movie. I loved it. Everything about it is basic, and it's plain, simple, and it's scary. Stay away from dogs.
Yo, shout out to my man Anthony. That's that Baltimore name. That's Anthony. His name is Anthony. His name is Anthony. But you know us Baltimore. Yo, shout out to Anthony. Yo, shout out to Anthony Johnston for tuning in. We appreciate you, bro. Thank you for tuning in.
So can I clear up something? I saw a comment coming through, and
I'm putting it right there. Because
that I'm just want to explain that gentleman. I think he was really trying to say that. It's not blasphemy to say Aliens and Predator are dishonorable. What I'm saying is I don't consider them as horror movies. I consider them as sci-fi.
Yeah,
science fiction horror. It's science fiction first before it's a horror.
Right. So
it's only horror.
There's nothing scary about it.
According to Hollywood, if it's more than like 3 people, if it's a lot of blood on the screen, then you got to consider it a horror movie. The Sandlot could have had somebody get hit in the face and busted open. All of a sudden, it's a horror movie.
Yeah, because that's like, what does they say? If you use the F word more than 3 times in a movie, it's automatically an R-rated movie.
Yep.
That's every day in the house.
Yep. I'm definitely R-rated. Most of the time, I'm X, but hey, it is what it is.
You know what? Pause. So this is where we are right now. Before we close out, excuse me, I apologize, ladies and gentlemen.
Let him
Final thoughts, gentlemen. And I want to touch on something that is non-spooky movie related. In a minute. I said touch on something. Shut up.
No diddy.
No doubt.
How about you not whistle again? That was loud and pitchy. What is your final thoughts on Spooky Month? What we have gone over this month? We had honorable mentions, dishonorable mentions. We talked about Jason versus Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger versus Pinhead. That was just a whole whooping within itself.
Bow.
I'm meeting you, Dan. You know why? You know why? You know why? You know why? I'm putting you in timeout now.
So does it mean he's the winner / loser since he didn't got put in the corner twice and muted?
4-3, 4-2, 4-2. Why would you say that? Like you already know, say like, oh, I can't stand her, and you
need to come up with like a little green screen prison
this thing.
bars
You
and
know
put
what's
it right
funny?
across the screen.
You know what's funny? I unmuted you because I knew that you wasn't saying nothing. You was doing all this action and this motion like you was cursing and having a fit, and I unmuted you just so.
Just so we can know you wasn't saying nothing.
Right.
Now, what if I was saying something? You had to get the little beep beep button.
That would have done. First of all, you never know. Like, oh my god. So we had fun this month. I enjoyed it. We definitely gotta do this next year. Do Spooky Month next year. Next week we are live, and we're going to be talking about the worst PLE that should not ever happen. It has no storyline driven into it. It has nothing to do with any current storyline that is going on within the World Wrestling Entertainment atmosphere. Crown Jewel.
You talking about the Arabian WrestleMania?
Yeah, the Arabian WrestleMania, yes. We will be discussing that next week because it does air at an early time so we can watch it and come back with our notes. And hopefully our big brother Nah can come back one more time and jump into wrestling with us like he normally does. Hopefully he'll have his ring light this time. There you go. So you know you ain't had your light on the entire time.
It's Spooky Month. You're supposed to make it mysterious, sir.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
See how that don't work for me? I completely black out.
Well, that's because you're melanated.
You're melanated too, sir.
I am of cookie complexion, sir. I can blend in everywhere. Yes, sir. Preferably a graham cracker.
So that's what we're gonna be bringing to y'all next week. Real quick, as y'all can see, for those who are watching, and unfortunately our Spotify people can't see it, I am wearing right there. Y'all can see the badge, the Two Fat Guys podcast shirt, hoodie that Naeem has made for us. It also has our standing logo on the back, which is very awesome. So I do appreciate you, sir, for coming through with this for Nod Your Head Creations. He also made a hoodie for my brother for National Mechanics Month, which we are celebrating November 7th. So if you know a mechanic or somebody that fixes stuff for you and they ain't charging you an arm and a leg, or they're a family member and they come through and help you fix your cars, fix your dishwashers and stuff like that, take them out November 7th or the weekend. Just say thank you. You ain't got to give them no flowers. Just let them know they appreciate it. And if you would like to purchase a National Mechanics Day hoodie, you can reach Nod Your Head Creations on Instagram. It is, give it to him now,
NODJAHHEAD Creations on Instagram and Gmail. Holla at your boy. We got you. If you can think to say it, you would think to do it.
So, and if you are looking for anything custom, also look that man up. We appreciate him. We got to build each other up in our entrepreneurships. So, black owned, black run, black power. Let's do this.
Spend your black money with your black man. I got you.
Spend your green money with your black man. How about that? So I want to touch on this real quick, and I definitely want you fellas to chime in. There are a couple things that transpired in the world of wrestling this week. Jey Uso dropped the belt, the Intercontinental Championship, the Braun Breaker, which it broke my heart, but it had to happen. I wanted to play out a different way.
It really didn't have to happen.
No, but I get why. Let me correct myself. I get why it happened, but I think they still could have got the same result with him retaining the title, because they could have went. For those who don't know, Jey Uso lost the title because of bloodline interference with Braun Breaker, which irked a lot of people. I personally was irked because he could have kept the title. It could have been Jimmy to come in and save him. Jimmy could have came through, saved him, and still been like, you my little bro, I'm your big bro, I still got you no matter what, blah, blah, blah. You shaking your head, no, Dan, but we're going to get this. I want to touch on this real quick. I don't want to get too deep. So, then Friday night, Friday night, Jay shows up, and it causes the Bloodline 2.0 to lose the titles. So it was like a tit for tat. I lose mine. You caused me to lose mine. I'm gonna cause you to lose yours. And Jimmy and Jay embraced. They hugged it out in the ring. So the Usos are back together again. So Usos the ones, because like Jimmy said, they are not the ones. We are. And Roman standing at the top of the ramp looking like a proud papa.
There's a picture circulating actually out there together.
Quick. Yeah. But real quick, what are your thoughts on that?
My quick thoughts on that was I don't think Jay had to lose the belt in order to do so. However, I get why some people were upset that Braun lost it because that was supposed to be his big push in the mid-card range to get him prepared for the top tier. I think Jay's technically bigger than the Intercontinental belt anyway, so on that note, it doesn't really matter that he lost it. I knew he was going to work him back in the Bloodline story anyway because they need it. He has to be in the storyline in order for that storyline to work. I just thought they could have kept him up and still did the same and still was involved in it. But it is what it is.
Daniel.
This story, I didn't even care. I just wanted to see the Bloodline back together. I didn't even care if he had the IC belt. It was cool. He got the belt, but that was just to shut up Rikishi. You understand? I think, yes, I was. I was going down. So, yeah. I mean, it'd have been more heartfelt if he had the world title.
Nah, that'd have hurt.
But then you had the IC title. Like, how many times people lose the IC title all the time
and get it back? Maybe like 13 times.
That belt was just to shut up Rikishi. That's it.
Yeah, but
I didn't really care.
But the IC title is also, even though Jay's been with it for 14 years, some people still consider that a coming of age title. Like it could set him up for bigger things.
Well, it did.
At the same time, but at the same time, so
it didn't.
So now we got to see. But yeah, definitely the Bloodline's back together. I'm happy to see that. I'm going to touch more on that with a video midweek, so y'all be looking out for that.
Yeah. You got to mention that Triple H whole thing now is I'm building the champion without the title.
Right.
Yeah.
Jay didn't need that belt at all. Then he's already main event.
That dude is like the hottest babyface in the company right now.
Yeah, it was just to give him a gratitude for your hard work and what you're doing.
Helps. Yeah, but sometimes that recognition still. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It was just to give him that belt, the recognition for you doing a good job. You got the fans on your side. You came up with one catchphrase that you copywritten paid for because it was somebody else's. Let's be honest. You got it, and now it's yours. So you're the top merch seller next to CM Punk and Roman Reigns.
Cash cow. Kev, you did not mention one thing that I do have to mention in wrestling this week, and I know you're trying to wrap up, but I just want to be real brief with it. First of all, Samantha, I want to thank you for all that you have done for us, for the way you announced, from the way you stood in that ring, and yeah, we're gonna miss you, ma'am. I don't know what we're going to do without you. I really don't want Lillian. I like Lillian, but once you've gone to Samantha, how do you go back to Lillian? I don't understand how we do that. But we're going to try to make it work. Nonetheless, ma'am, I wish you the best in your future endeavors. I don't think Ricochet deserves you, but he'll probably mess that up too. Anyway, thank you, ma'am, for all that you have done.
All you got to do is talk.
Pretty much. Remember, he's a speed champion, so there's that. It's over. Done.
I do want to say that Samantha Irvin, you have had a significant impact on the wrestling world in such a short time.
Definitely.
You will be missed.
Absolutely.
You will be missed.
Yes, he's playing music.
Yes, I'm playing music.
I thought Candyman was coming.
On that
And if
note, ladies and gentlemen,
if you don't know who Samantha Irvin is, please go Google it. You'll understand.
so on that note, ladies and gentlemen, Samantha Irvin is moving on to do music. She has publicly said she is not doing anything wrestling related. So let's hope she keeps her word to that. But she says she is going to go focus on her music career.
And hopefully
one of the
OnlyFans
things,
page.
yes, but the thing that we are going to miss is that one of the things I did like about her is that she was very authentic and passionate about being a ring announcer. And before even all that, she was a wrestling fan, and she was one of the few people in the industry that could sit ringside and not know what's happening. And she had that done by design. She did not want to know what was happening, so that way she can be genuinely, as we say, popped or excited or whatever. So like when Logan Paul beat her fiance, she didn't know that was going to happen. So when she announced it, she literally was pissed off that she had to announce that this man, who she does not like, beat her fiance. Like when The Rock came out, yes.
Mark Henry gave us Samantha. He gave us Bianca. He gave us Jade. That man should be in the Hall of Fame again.
He gave us Jade Cargill.
All right. On that note,
he gave us the walking artificial intelligence. I'm sorry. I'm still pissed about that.
So
I'm sorry, Ms. Harrison.
So real quick, what Dan's referring to, Chris, our friend, our buddy, our homegirl, who was a novice in wrestling because she's learning, sent us a video of a dude that saw a picture of Jade Cargill posing in a nice little dress with the thigh meat and leg hanging out.
Yeah, Miss Trinidad thigh.
Oh, I saved that.
And the guy thought that was his daughter. And the guy thought that it was AI. And then he realized, after looking into it, he realized, oh, this is not an AI image. This is a real person. She's a real life human black Barbie doll. He was like,
objects are definitely closer than they appear.
He quote, and I quote, if they ever decide to do another X-Men movie, she better be cast as Storm.
She can't.
Who cares? On that note, ladies and gentlemen, we do want to say thank you for tuning in, coming in for the shenanigans, spending time out with us during Spooky Month. We do so appreciate you. Check us out next week. We will be right here once again to do what? Talk about the PLE known as Crown Jewel. Once again, thank you to Nah, aka Dick Clark, for coming through. Thank you for the merch. If you want to see the whole hoodie, go to our Instagram page. Or our TikTok page. I have videos posted on the TikTok or Instagram page, but definitely go check those out. And we can be found where? You want to email us? Go to twofatguyspodcast99@gmail.com. TWO. fatguyspodcast99@gmail.com. Facebook is Two Fat Guys Podcast. Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube is Two Fat Guys Podcast 99 for TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. Spotify, every Tuesday, new episodes on launch under Two Fat Guys Podcast. I'm going to need Mr. Naeem James to stop trying to make fun of our Baltimore dialect. We understand. We know we have an accent. But if I'm correct, Mr. James is from New Jersey. And, they don't talk well up there either. They don't know if they want to be Italian or New Yorkers at the same time.
Actually, New Jersey people, we talk quite well, sir. I don't know what you're speaking of.
Whatever. So, I could do my proper voice. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we would just like to welcome you and say goodnight to you. Right, clear. We just want to say goodnight to you.
Hey, we should start saying that.
Hold on, watch. Who watch your mouth? Me?
She's also a New Jerseyan.
Okay, okay, good for you. Mwah, still love you. Y'all
With
gave us Joe Buttons. Y'all gave us Joe Buttons. I can't be mad at you.
Who gave us one song?
He did more than pump it up. Sure. Please stop, man.
I know he got more than one song, bro. I need to go get mad.
I need you to go to Slaughterhouse.
I be really want to fight people. Yo, you only had one successful song. Your mother only had one good child, and it's not you. That's all I'm saying.
I know it wasn't me, but I'm not even afraid of somebody telling me that.
I'm not talking about you in general. You idiot.
Slaughterhouse was cold, bro. I messed with Slaughterhouse.
Yo,
who's in timeout now?
Music, I don't know. That's why it might be me. It could be all of us. Who knows? His mood music, Joe Budden's mood music series album was the joint. Yo, man, don't get me started with Joe Budden's, yo. That's my dude.
I'm only joking. Yo, calm down, bro.
Dog, I'm tired of people dissing my man. Nah.
People start looking at it funny when they tell me he jerked his dog off. That was it.
Okay, so evidently, you and I are both in timeout. Oh, Sean said the clear people are here, but you late. So now you are technically black.
Salute to the clear people. Right, you actually black now because you're late.
You are black now, so you're late. The show is over. All right, with that being said.
My favorite scary movie?
Yeah.
I can count.
Dude, we are trying to leave, yo. You asking your kids questions about their favorite scary. They're a little bit too late for that.
She said Megan.
She's what, 16? Why is your daughter behind you dancing, yo?
It's my daughter, bro.
I do like
Please don't say defendant.
No.
The Disney movie?
We gotta go. We need you to pick something, sweetheart. Come on, Vicky. Come on, you got it. Come on. Come on.
It's not Michael. It's not Michael. I like Jason.
Okay.
He don't kill kids.
Actually, he killed every kid at the camp. What do you mean? What do you mean, man?
Yeah. He killed all those clear people. Every last clear people.
The whole
he only killed them because they bullied him.
So what about the people that didn't bully him and that he just went through and murdered?
That's not my problem. I wasn't one of those people.
We gotta go. Once again, I want to thank y'all for tuning in, for taking time out and just hanging out with three guys that's cutting up with the shenanigans. We do appreciate y'all. So check us out next week right here once again on Facebook, YouTube, all that beautiful stuff. Check out the Instagram pages. Check out the TikTok pages. If you are not following us, you need to click follow and share. Turn on your notification bells. Do all that beautiful stuff.
You need the what?
Like button. What? Notification.
You need the what?
Follow, share, slap some meat.
Once again, tell a friend that it's Two Fat Guys Podcast. Good night and God bless. Y'all hang on.